The French ironclad Gloire was the first ocean-going ironclad, launched in 1859. She was developed following the Crimean War, in response to new developments in naval gun technology, especially the Paixhans guns and rifled guns, which used explosive shells with increased destructive power against wooden ships, and followed the development of the ironclad floating batteries built by the British and French for the bombardment of Russian forts during the Crimean War. Design and description. She was designed by the French naval architect Henri de Puy-de-Lomé as a 5,630-ton broadside ironclad with a wooden hull. Her 12 cm thick armor plates, backed with 43 cm of timber, resisted the experimental firing of the strongest guns of the time at full charge, at a distance of 20 meters. Her official top speed was 13.1 knots, but other reports suggested no more than 11.75 knots had been reached, and that 11 knots was the practical maximum. As was common for the era, Gloire was constructed with sails as well as a steam-powered screw. The original rigging was a light barkentine rig providing 1,096 square m of surface area. This was later increased to a full rig providing 2,508 square m of surface. Service. Gloire was launched at the Arsenal of Morillon, Toulon, on 24 November 1859, and entered service in August 1860. She was struck from the French Fleet Registry in 1879, and scrapped in 1883. Importance in naval history. As the first ocean-going ironclad, Gloire rendered obsolete traditional unarmored wooden ships of the line, and all major navies had no choice but to build ironclads of their own. However, Gloire was soon herself rendered obsolete by the launching in 1860 of the British HMS Warrior, the world's first iron-hulled ironclad warship. Gallery. Bibliography. De Balincourt, Captain Vincent Brachignac, Captain. The French Navy of Yesterday, Ironclad Frigates, Part 1, FP, DS, Newsletter, Akron, Ohio, FP, DS2, 12-15-18. Chesno, Roger and Amp Kolesnik, Eugene M. eds. Conway's All the World's Fighting Ships 1860-1905. Greenwich, UK. Conway Maritime Press. ISBN 0831703024. Gardner, Robert ed. Steam, Steel and Shellfire. The Steam Warship 1815-1905. Conway's History of the Ship. London. Conway Maritime Press. ISBN 1-55750-7740. Gilles, Eric. Centaines Déclaration Française. Nantes, Marines. ISBN 2-909675-50-5. Jones, Colin. Entente Cordiale. 1865. In MacLean, David. Preston, Anthony. Warship 1996. London. Conway Maritime Press. ISBN 0851776885-X. Roche, Jean-Michel. Dictionnaire des bâtiments de la flotte de guerre française de Colbert and aux Jaws, 1671-1870. Groupe Retozel Mori Milau. ISBN 9782952591706. OCLC 165,892,922. Silverstone, Paul H. Directory of the World's Capital Ships. New York, Hippocrene Books. ISBN 0882549790.